Hello, this is Sabrina Taro 808 with the start of the year energy for Capricorn. This applies to Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or as well as Capricorn as a collective, as the 10th house of practical matters in our life and practicality. Um, we start with the Nine of Cups upside down. We have Strength upside down. We have, or in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. As a clarifier, I got the following from the Tao Oracle, which says revolution, transformation, a radical change, give up the old to make way for the new, and quantum leap. I feel like, especially Capricorn, or people that have a strong influence of Capricorn or are Capricorns, and a lot of the collective, we are in that meditation of the things that we wanted, the wishes that we wanted to fulfill that have not been fulfilled, that we have not been able to master yet, or have had the opportunity or the strength or the investment to develop, and that we are meditating on how is it that we can have a better financial situation on our life, or something that feels more balanced, or like a work life that feels where there's more nurturing, in case that you're Capricorn and you're not having any kind of financial problems, and you're really meditating on how to get out of that, rut in which you're at, how to transform things, and like it says here in this card, how to make a radical transformation in your life, so that you can actually be fulfilling your wishes, and you feel you have more dominion over your life, more dominion over how you make your coin, and that you feel comfortable about it. But certainly you're in the mindset of finding solutions, because you're a Capricorn, you like to find solutions. um, Here we have for the next energy for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and us as a collective, we have the Three of Pentacles upside down or in reverse. This would be lack of plans. This is what it feels to me in this sense and in this reading. The lack of plans next to the Knight of Pentacles, or maybe that you had started a project and you had invested a lot of time into it, and it's still not paying the rewards that you were waiting for. Or maybe there's something in your life that feels like your family life, your setting. What is the plan? And sorry, let's see, it's not focusing. Okay, like what is the plan? Maybe somebody in your life, like you feel it's being clueless, or you feel like you're being clueless, or you're not sure what is the program for this year. But there's a interesting energy here going on with the Knight of Pentacles, with the Four of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, along with the next clarifiers, which is oppression, which is feeling exhaustion, punishment, confinement. Of course, we're feeling the cabin fever, all of us, in the physical, in our homes, in our lives. I mean, we've been in confinement and cut off, and can kind of feel like punishment in a way, for a long time, and we are starting to feel that oppression. And people that are Capricorn and that like to have things in control from the start of the year, especially because those that are born in January, you feel the energy of the entire collective. Everybody on January likes to start to get their plans going, and you start meditating on how you're going to spend the rest of the year. Next to the energy of this approach, which is, for me, this more than what it says, is more like this is an opportunity. There's hopefulness. There's light at the end of the tunnel. While here you feel confined, you feel like your thoughts are oppressing you. You're trying to find balance, and then you look. Usually, as a Capricorn, you will look for balance in your the programs, the projects, but you feel like they're not happening, or the projects you had with other people are not happening. And it feels like it's taking, of course, a long time, which you don't mind because you're a Capricorn and this is your energy. But here, the secret to the energy is actually to let go. To let go because of the following. Because of the other cards that this combination of cards had me questioning where it was going. This might be you, that you have family matters where you feel things are stuck, where you feel there's some obstacles, some kind of crisis, and your way to find security is to know what the next step is. And you are in this moment because you feel we've all coming from this oppression and from such a long and stressful couple of years, that of course it's not that easy just to change the year and think that we're going to find and have all our plans set up starting on January. So it's a calling for all of us to know that things take time, and as well there's if things feel too stuck, that means you should be applying an energy, and this being next to the wheel of releasing, of letting go. And when I saw this energy, the first energy that I felt and like the idea, but I thought, no, that sounds like too much like soup for the soul. But that's what I feel. It's letting go and letting God, because and having faith that things are going to get resolved. If we're stuck in this energy of trying to have everything sorted out from the first month of the year, probably we're going to create more obstruction, and we're not going to let the energy flow. And there's a lot of things that are out of our control. And so of course it's a great time to let go and let God and have hope that things are going to change for the better, because I feel that once you let go of being attached to what's the next step, to the what's the program, what's the itinerary, what are the projects for this year, once you let go of that necessity of having everything sorted out and having the clear plan, that's a question. We might not be feeling what the clear plan is, and it's okay. We should let go of knowing, like right now, like today or by the end of the month, that we need to know the plan. We have to let go of like that attachment, that obsession with knowing the plan and of knowing exactly how it's going to happen, letting go of that. And once we do that, the wheel is going to change, and it's going to bring us forward. And it's going to bring us forward just in a very spiritual, mystical, kind of Christian kind of way with this card, because it says deliverance, release, relief, a fresh approach, liberation, what it says, exhilaration, finding a solution. So once you let go of needing to know everything and thinking that you are the sole person that's going to have everything sorted out, or that you are the only one that is going to be able to coordinate that everything gets fixed, by letting go of that idea, but releasing the energy, by releasing the tension, by letting things go, things are going to flow. And once you let go and you let go and you let God, you're going to receive that deliverance. Now for the next and final energy for Capricorn, again we have here the Knight of Cups, who's making his presence on all the horoscopes. I believe so far he's been on all of them. Knight of Cups here, but that doesn't mean it changes, of course, the meaning of each card depending on the energy next to them. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Sun in reverse, we have Justice in reverse, and we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Now, for me, this energy takes two ways. One way is with the Tao Oracle that is telling us and calling us to a very much a card of like the Ace of Cups, definitely like the inner love, the quadrum, inner alchemy, mastery, spiritual renewal, consecrate, contain, rejuvenation, discerning wisdom. This is very important. This is actually what is going to get us out of the rut of understanding that even the things that happen in our life, having that wisdom and that discernment here, like with the Knight of Cups. And sometimes people say like the Knight of Cups is totally lost and he's very utopic, and like he's very Neptunian and all about imagination, but it all depends on the cards that he's next to it. The Knight of Cups is also a calling and a quest of the Holy Grail. There's deeper meanings, of course, and it depends on the cards and the reading. But that quest, that Holy Grail quest to find things that have heart, that have light, that are good, that are worth and treasurable things of humanity. You can say in a way he's kind of like the Quixote of very too utopical, but it depends. If it's we're being utopical to have a better society, and why should we think it's something that it's not possible. Of course, it's possible. We're creating society every day. But with the energy of the sun upside down or in reverse always means good things still. But in this case, it means that the Knight of Cups has come to that wisdom, that discerning wisdom, that sometimes life is not as sunny or as happy as one would like, and sometimes things are not as fair as one would like. But we have to have the discernment to know when those things are things that should really move us into action, and when are things that we should just let them go. And sometimes it's about letting go of letting other people experience their life, even if you know that what they are going, their judgment is not that good, and that the outcome is probably not going to be that sunny. We let them know, and we know that it's part of learning. And as well, this is also a reminder that that's the process we're here in life, is to learn from our experiences, from the not so sunny things, and from the not best decisions we might have taken. And as well as sometimes learning from not taking good advice. Sometimes maybe this could be for Capricorns that feel a bit controlling in the life, in the family life, because of the other cards that I found. If you have maybe, I don't know, teenagers or your kids, and you would like them to take your advice at face value, but and sometimes you're absolutely right, and they're gonna hit a wall, and you know they're gonna hit a wall, but they still don't take the advice. And it's still part of life to get the consequences of not. That's part of life, learning what happens when you don't take good advice. And I also feel for Capricorn, by the way, like feelings of love, and maybe because Venus is still in Capricorn, that with the Knight of Cups, somebody who things were maybe not as sunny, who maybe you started a relationship and it didn't go that well. You probably, the decisions taken were not the best, and maybe it was a missed opportunity from somebody, and now they're rethinking that they made a misjudgment and they would like to get back. And I say this because we have this card of the Ace of Cups, well, like the Ace of Love, as well as this other cards, which might not apply for the other people that feel it resonates more for them about family matters. But because here we have courtship, mutual attraction, genuine affection, natural magnetism, stimulation, and connection. And last, we have here following: loyalty, adaptability, sensitivity to others, receiving guidance. So this one, of course, about receiving guidance does have to do with the family life from, and I think it's the same message. Someone, either like parental love, that you're trying to tell your kids what's the best thing that they should be doing, but they still do not take your advice, and you know they're going to feel the consequences, but you know, as a Knight of Cups, that, well, that's part of life, learning from the consequences, and that it is only by feeling the power of authority, and by example, and by experiencing that, and also by failing, that we find our own leadership and our own inner guidance, because we cannot have our parents take decisions for us all the time as well. So I think there's like a message there as well for parents, as well as for someone in romance, that they might not have seen a relationship for what it was, and now they realize that it was a missed opportunity, and they would like to restart this relationship. And this time they're coming very open. They're coming humble. If someone in your life from the past, it comes in this kind of energy, like in cooperation and trust, and in saying, yes, last time we broke up, you said this and that, or last time we had problems, you said this was a problem for you, and I didn't even answer that, and now I want to talk about it. Now I understand. So if you feel someone in your life has that kind of dynamic, then it might be good love coming your way for you, Capricorn.